What's happening, people, and welcome to Rbtv. I'm your host Stoss and my co-host Banana, and we've got Boz and Azza on board again, obviously. We've got a few questions here from our... Well, we've actually got fans, I think, now, supposedly. Wow. We've got a bit of a fan base, haven't we? So we've had a few people that have sent in a few messages, questions they have for us that we're going to dabble in. So our first question is from Kevin George. And the question is, the RBB OGs did an amazing job with active support. 10 years later, where is the next generation of active? That's a good question.
It's a great question.
Great question.
Great question.
Got us stuck. You want me to...
Yeah, go for it.
I think the advantage of the senior, obviously we looked after the younger boys, the senior members. What we had as an advantage back then is the hype, right? Yeah. The hype of a new club, season 1, season 2, results were going our way, we just won the ACL. So when those results aren't there, the hype dies down.
Yep.
And then that hype, which was used as a tool back then to kind of bring in the youngsters, is gone, it's diminished.
Yep.
So I think what we need to do is start seeing results on the park, which will start bringing fans back. Which will start creating that hype again. It's like a chain. So I think it comes down to results on the park will play a big part.
I think a lot of our older heads are to blame too. I'll cop it on the chin.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people that, sort of lost the heart for it all, you know what I mean? And you just can't deny it. I was fucking dedicated. In the early days of the RBB, I never missed a fucking game. And that's a big role too, because at the end of the day, we can sit here and say, oh, there's all these guys that are banned from the RBB, blah, blah, blah. But there is still guys that aren't banned, that were pivotal in the early seasons.
But you've got to understand, right? If I've gone to matches with 4 of my mates, and 3 of them are banned for whatever reasons, that kind of it loses that kind of vibe, that momentum, if you know what I mean, that joy of going anymore. Because all of a sudden, what you once did with your mate, you can't do that anymore. So is this guy going to go with his one other mate and try to?
But I think the RBB was more than that, boss. Because I get what you're saying, you went with your mates, but it was like we're a family. We're a family. So if you didn't have to go to a game by yourself, you were already there with everyone.
Yeah, but you take out 10 family members. Yeah. I'm talking about ones that will.
Are we talking about RBB or the grandstand?
No, let's talk about RBB.
We're talking about both.
Because there's no youth coming out from the grandstand. We're talking. So I'm guessing Kevin Hughes asked about the RBB when he brings out the youth, right? Yeah. So I think when you pull out. We're talking about the RB. When you pull out some of the older guys there again with bands and whatever, and I'm not blaming bands, because a lot of people I know just drifted away for personal reasons. Some had kids, some whatever fell in love with a girl and disappeared, whatever.
Love stories.
You love stories, right? So I'm not entirely blaming the bands here. But our absence, it's played a massive part. Can we bring that back is another story. And I think, again, I said this in the first part of the segment, I think we all have a responsibility, kind of a duty as fans of this club to come back and create that hype, that environment again, that culture. Till that's done, there won't be any youth. That's simple as that.
You gotta have that foundation. And it's not there, and it's not there at the moment. It's a shame because, like, I've had some of the best moments in the RBB, bro, in the early days, and I wish we can get back to what we were, And like you two, you two are guys that have consistently kept that dedication.
Yeah, for the shit times, I'm still waiting for the good times.
Well, considering you've unfortunately had the big capo and there's shit times. How's that been?
Brilliant. Just stand at the front of this
broken
Megaphone's getting long.
It's been good to be at the front and
no,
just watch all the boys just disappear.
Everyone on their phone.
All the wannabes all at the front,
Fuck.
It's good times.
That's good. Half the roll call's not there.
Forget it.
Well, fuck, it is what it is. But to answer his question, like, it's a hard...
Results bring back hype. Hype brings back fans. Fans will bring back the youth. So let's hope we start.
It's a chain reaction. It is.
It is. So
but
it all starts with the team.
It all starts with us. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, all the older heads.
Team starts with results, brother.
No, but the older heads is a big thing too, bro. Because that's numbers. Because at the end of the day, you guys actually stayed true to it all this time. Whereas there's people that didn't, including myself.
For me, we shan't win or lose.
Exactly. That's we're taking the piss, guys. If we're saying, we need to start. We're saying like Sydney FC now. We need to start winning to get the active support back. Brother, we should be there all the time.
100%.
Okay, and I know it's hypocritical me saying it, but like, I'll cop it on the fucking chin. But that's the fact of the matter. Like,
That's a big chin, bro. That's a big chin.
it's a great chin.
Which one? Which chin, bro?
Fuck yes. All right, let's go into
next one.
let's go into another question. And this is from Castro.
Castro.
And
Another Houdini.
So he's gone, needs more Dale. So let's explain to everyone at home what Dale is. So Dale is obviously a word that the South Americans use, predominantly in chants and whatnot, and they say Dale, Dale.
I think it means run.
They do the hand, whatever, you know. I'm not a big fan of it. You know, obviously,
I don't mind.
we had circumstances in the early day of the RBB where
But Stos, that was a
that was circumstances.
That's the beauty of the RB though.
Yeah, well, mixed culture. I love it.
We had a Euro chance. We had a
Hold on, but there was this time of the RBB.
Where was this?
No, there was a time where there was a lot of fucking Dale chants coming out. Okay, and a lot of the Eastern Europeans in the RBB were a little bit, not
Never
feeling
bothered
it.
me.
So
Never ever bothered me. Never.
oh, that's
I get it.
yeah, one of our best chances of that.
I get it, 100%. But that's what this comment's deriving from.
Shout out to all my
Dale,
Well,
it's still good to me, bro. Beautiful. I love it.
I'm not fucking saying that. You can't have gone on a whole level. That's the whole fucking point of this comment.
You guys are racist, bro.
Oh my god, I'm the biggest lesbian here, bro. Anyway, that's where the comment's coming from. He's obviously taking the piss. Slots out. Fuck yes. Next question. Alright, Lewis. Bit of a tripper question because I don't know how to actually address this. So he's like, what's the best away pub you've been to? So what's he talking about here? Is he talking about the one that... Hold on, the best beers, best venue,
Best
best antics.
Best toilet trips.
Like, what
Adelaide for me, Adelaide.
where's he going? Where's he going with this question?
I think best away trip.
Whatever, we had
Best away trip?
Best away trip.
Alright, if we're going to go best away trip, I'm going to go Melbourne Victory away.
Melbourne Victory away.
They always
Best trip that has ever happened.
I can't see any trip beating that, bro. It had everything.
But I think we're talking about two different trips. Him and you.
No, we're talking about the same trip, bro.
Were you there?
Yeah, he was on the cutlery. In the pub. He was on the cutlery, cuz. Is that the one you're talking about?
Yeah. Were you there?
Of course I was there.
You were there.
Let's just put it this way. Hey, put it this way. Melbourne CBD turned into Baghdad.
Yeah, pretty much. It was good.
So we won't delve into the nitty gritty of it all.
Good times.
Obviously, because we're on camera. But for me,
We weren't involved.
That's what
obviously.
Melbourne Victory.
no, we was definitely not involved.
Definitely not involved.
We
That
wouldn't
was
do
some
this.
other
Stayed out of that.
Some other
Stayed
thing.
far away, we were in the next street. But we just heard what was going on.
If I recall, we actually that ended up being a 2-2 draw. And they
1-1.
1-1 Fin Club.
1-1.
1-1 Fin Club.
Wasn't it 2-1?
1-1.
Yeah, with the free kick. The free kick.
Yeah.
So where that 2 goals come from?
Yeah, someone will reject.
And you know what? That was the time we went on the bus too.
The bus trip.
The bus.
One night.
That was the worst thing I've ever done in my life.
The one day.
How good was it going down on the bus? But the trip back? Oh, I'm like, why didn't I fucking get a plane ticket, bro? Wow.
Didn't we have to go to the cop shop after for like an
Yeah.
hour?
To pick up someone.
Some bloke that was drinking a bit too much. When they pick you up.
That guy was his first trip. I don't even watch soccer.
But what a trip, huh?
The best moment for me was after the game when the police lined us up after the game out of the stadium, backing up the bus. I'm thinking, fuck, where are they going to take us now? To the cop shop? He goes, nah, mate. Instead of get back on the bus and fucking back to New South Wales, you dogs.
Well, just sit as it is, though.
They were good.
No,
We all
that's
treated like convicts, bro.
Yeah,
That's good. It was good.
straight out.
Yeah.
I felt at home.
Oh, didn't I go missing at one stage when I was outside? And
They took you out.
yeah, they took it anyway. No one took me out, but I went missing and then I was on my own solo.
You've been missing since then.
Since Melbourne. Since the Fin Club, always been gone.
Well, actually, that was like fucking. You know what? That was like Bunnings Warehouse that day. That was a few fucking.
New sponsor, eh? New sponsor.
Bunnings Warehouse.
Shout out to Bunnings.
Few
Bunnings table right here.
few chairs and tables that fucking went in the air. Fucking hell. Great times.
Yeah, Victory away.
Yeah, that's definitely. So we'll go to another one.
Bring back the glory days.
Lewis, to answer your question, Melbourne Victory away, 1-1 draw.
Yeah.
What?
What was the pub? Can you even remember the pub there?
Oh, no way.
Burke Street.
Yeah, they would have probably had to do renovations after that day.
Yeah.
Alright, so obviously we've got another one here from Tucker. Stephen Tucker. Fucking hell.
Yo,
That's
Tucker, mate.
someone from the woodworks. Fucking haven't seen that bloke for a while.
He's been around. He's been around more than
Good on him.
He's been around.
Good on him. Good on him.
Been around more than you.
So, hey, this whole fucking thing is going to be on me now. So, he's pretty much said to Seamus, should he get the sack? CEOs get the sack when business goes backwards.
Fuck JT.
Just quickly,
because we already touched on Pride.
JT out.
JT out, clearly.
JT out. Nothing positive under him. See you later.
How long? 6 years? 2014 he came in?
Since the ACL.
That's been a while.
ACL.
He's definitely part of the furniture.
He was always there.
It's gone right.
Yeah.
But that's the problem, you get too comfortable.
Yeah,
100%. He can do what he wants.
See you later, mate.
So we'll just go back to what we said. That's purely JT out.
Yeah,
I agree.
Approved by Rbtv.
Shout out to Tucker.
Tucker,
shout out this guy.
All right, what else have we got here? And a lot of these are roasting me because obviously we haven't set up our own social media accounts, so these are from my own.
Yeah.
So I'm getting roasted pretty hard on these ones. But you know what? We just want content. I'll go there. Fuck you. So we've got Damien Brancati, the fucking big-nosed Argentinian, grew some balls all of a sudden. Fucking hell.
He's married now. He's good. He's part of the
Yeah,
game.
he's married now.
He's a part of the game.
You get missed a few games now. Yeah? So he's gone, the way people turn their back on it, especially yourself.
I don't know if you're a good host for this.
You're getting dog shit at every corner, mate.
Cheap shots, eh? Cheap shots. Fucking hell. So, elaborate, lads. I'm not going to answer that question myself, or if you just want me to, I can.
What was the question again?
I don't know.
Well, he's pretty much saying the way people turn their back on the RBB Wanderers, especially myself. So, obviously I'm one of those people.
Again, but bro, we touched on this, yeah. Bands have affected this, yeah.
100%.
There's a lot of aspects, but to be fair to me, hold on, I'll cop it on the chin. I'm a lazy guy, okay? I could have put a lot more effort into the RBB still, and all those factors played a role, obviously.
Let me ask you a question. Are you willing to change?
Yes. You know what? This here right now, I know it's just a fucking, a YouTube channel or else, but I feel like it started to give me that drive to get back into it again.
Bro, I'm gonna back you here. I'm gonna back you here. You did get married, you had a kid.
Yeah. Second one coming. Right.
Second one's like, congratulations.
Thank you, brother.
That did play a role with you, bro.
Yeah.
Obviously, your first child is a bit of a commitment.
Yeah. Well, Banana's got 3, but...
I've got 3. And mind you, this bloke lives down the road from me.
So I could get a lift anyway.
Like, you can get a lift from me.
I'll cop it on the chin. Because, Damien wants to be a smart ass, but whatever else, I'll, take it on board. And, it's a shit go on my behalf. And moving forward,
Not just your behalf, a lot of them.
I get it, but the question's directed at me.
Yeah.
So, I'll cop it on the
He's
chin.
asking first for where the rest, and then you took it together.
No, it was completely towards
Oh, to you. Fair enough.
Let's hope this platform here that we have can kind of drive a few people to come back.
Let's bring a few people back.
Get a few
I'm going to say it straight up
bring a few
now.
back.
usual suspects back into the equation.
The RBB, active support, brings supporters through. Like, I've worked with a pure Aussie bloke, loves cricket, doesn't even know nothing about football at all. He comes up, he's a seasoned member, he used to be, he comes up, mate, where are you guys? He's not a membership anymore, he doesn't have a membership anymore because we're not there.
Yeah.
Because I used to drink beers, watch you guys, not the game.
100%. I used to bump into people from school, like diehard NRL heads. Oh, message me on Facebook, he's going to the game, the RBB going to be there, this. I'm like, wow, like that's how much the RBB actually, I know you don't want to talk about the RBB so much, but it's got to be brought up. It's active support. And that's how much it influenced the Wanderers. Yeah. Let's be honest here, because at the end of the day, the A-League was dying at that stage again.
It was, bro. Strong.
Alright, let me put it this way. Alright, RBB, we'll take our responsibility, we'll cop it on the chin. Has the club played any role in the RBB fucking...
What do you mean no?
What do you mean? They played a massive role.
No, as in the downfall, you're saying.
Yes, of course they have.
Of course.
Bro, you've got a product, right? You got to fucking value that product, bro. Yeah.
100%.
You got to fucking do what you need to do to keep that product there, because you know what? That's what's fucking bringing the money.
Yeah, but in saying that, I agree with what you're saying, but that sort of goes against the home end we try to establish. And that's like not wanting the club to help us.
Like, don't protect us, but like, don't put unnecessary shit on us. And that's what the club has done. Like, they banned the Avalanche. What the fuck? Then we couldn't mosh, then we couldn't do confetti because they clean up rubbish bits too.
But you do realise where we live, yeah?
Bro?
This is a fucking nanny.
But what separates us from every other sport? Our football's rubbish, bro.
Melbourne, but
Our football's rubbish.
They could
I actually thought the Cops were better in Melbourne.
No, better here. I'll find out.
No way. I feel
Melbourne.
no, because they've had victory for so long, they've sort of embraced it.
Nah.
I think so.
Nah.
I think in Melbourne they're a lot better.
I reckon they just.
They got the Raptors here, right?
I reckon
They got Raptor
They
cuts.
got Raptor.
Yeah.
It's the secret security for
Yeah,
me.
second security.
Hadamoto.
Hadamoto.
Shout out to
Hadamoto.
Shout out.
Hey, the boys.
Fantastic job.
You do
Free
pretty
to Hadamoto.
You did good. Hey, you did good, huh?
Free Hadamoto, bro.
Through the game.
Yeah, I'm with Azza here.
Yeah.
Club could have done better to protect the RBB.
Yep.
Again, okay, they obviously had to draw a line and limit us in what we wanted to do. But I think a medium could have been found, a balance which they haven't been able to find.
Do you think we had that more with Gorman?
Gorman, yes.
I think,
Yes and no.
no.
Yes and no.
I think, remember, Gorman was when the FFA controlled us, or owned us.
I agree.
Are they going to find the club that they own?
Yeah.
Then when they
So you
sold
reckon
us-
we had that little fucking
We did.
loophole?
They-
We had that
they-
loophole.
Let's not lie.
Sean used to do a good job.
Yeah.
Poor bloke.
Hey, here's a couple of shit from
Oh, you reckon? I wasn't from who? Shout out to Sean.
But
For the Sean.
he
did, he was alright.
he
I'll
built
give
that
you that.
relationship with the RBB, right?
Yeah.
And there was many times where he came and said, boys, we can't do this, we can't do that, right? And we took it on board.
Yep.
Yeah. So, but no one's kind of filled that void where that's held that relationship with the
Jensen's
RBB.
done a shit job.
So I think yes.
Who was that other bloke? That little bloke? That other one?
Oh, Ben.
Ben.
Oh, Ben.
Benny.
Ben. No, he sacked that. Fuck these. Fuck these faggots.
Oh, that's all. Oh,
No, it comes there. It comes down. For me, it comes to the club too, man. They had the easiest job to control this club, man. Easiest job.
They had it there on the platform.
It was there in their hands, man. All they did was just simply put a team together, man. I'm not saying we have to finish first every fucking year, man. You
We're going off topic right now.
No, we're not going off. We're the same thing.
No, talk about it, yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm saying like what brought the people together.
Actually, what was
to
the
the
topic?
game.
What was we saying?
Fucking
The
believe
RBB.
We're just talking shit.
The
man.
RBB. Why did many people turn their backs
question
on
about
it?
you.
It's because obviously we said the results have played a role.
But that's played the role too. The club not looking after us. The bands,
Yeah.
security, police at the game.
Yeah.
It's all played the part, man.
That's big ass.
Don't people off. I'm not going to lie.
We
I'll go to the game. I'll try to get people to come to the game. What for I go to the game? To get hassled?
By cops, yeah.
The last game I went to, they made a big hoo-ha about someone bring a Canadian club can into the fucking stand. That fucking cops, security running over, someone's got a can. He's got a can. It's a brother.
Honestly,
Go find him.
Yeah.
We're all gonna die.
I can't.
Like, over a can. Are you fucking serious?
Nanny state, bro. Nanny
Big Nanny
state.
State.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Disgusting.
Well, I think we've just hit the nail on the head, pretty much, with that. So it is what it is. Yeah.
Obviously, what's happened is they've sat around the round table and said these cunts are getting too rowdy. They're getting too much attention. We've got to stop this. So they've come in and fucking cleaned it all up, bro.
And
We were the best. We were the.
What's it done? They wanted family friendly.
And now they've got it. They've got it now.
5K memberships,
And
bro. You got
how
your
many?
families.
Brilliant job.
They only
Brilliant
kicked
job.
off yesterday. How many?
Fantastic. No one
papers?
even knows the early kicked off,
That's
apart
it.
from Tommy Urich's free kick. What? That's all I know.
They want the family environment.
Look at
They've
it.
got their 5K membership,
Yep.
right? Let's hope they fucking realise that fucking it's not going to bring in money, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, profits ain't coming from the families. I'll tell you right
The
now.
only thing that separates us from every other sport in Australia is active support.
Yeah,
That's the only
100%.
thing. And they should have advertised the crap out of it to get more people in like that instead of trying to suppress it.
Too expensive. Too
It's
expensive.
bullshit.
No, it is what it is. That's all.
It is.
Moving forward. Alright, let's go. I think that's
Do you-
all.
it's all
That's
done.
Last quick question. Do you reckon FA plays a part as well in the promoting the game?
The FFA.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
Did they promote the start of this
They
season?
didn't even promote
Bro,
it.
funny.
Their promotion is terrible. Their advertising is garbage.
I want to ask you
They-
this question. Did you know there was a State of Origin game recently with the NPL club?
Don't talk about that sport.
No.
After
Did you
the-
know?
yeah.
Oh, it's the NPL. Oh,
NPL.
you said NRL. I was
No,
like,
no.
whoa, where's this guy going?
Yeah,
NRL.
you're way off track.
Yeah.
Buzz out.
I'm talking about NPL.
The NPL.
I saw it on Facebook.
Okay.
And that was
Oh,
only
yes,
from the NPL Facebook page,
Pages, yeah.
not the FFA.
Yeah.
Bro, I heard it was a brilliant game. Yeah, it was a
I'm
great
It was New South Wales versus Queensland.
Yeah, I
I'm
heard
not
it.
into that game, sorry, man.
Yeah, no,
Not
it's all
into
good because I dab into the NPL a bit.
Yeah.
A lot of players I knew were involved in that.
Yep.
So I
New
heard
South
it was
Wales
great.
won, correct?
Yeah, New South Wales won. It was a great spectacle. I heard.
So what?
Why not promote that, bro?
Yeah, maybe
Yeah, why not promote that? You want to promote this game? Yeah, you've got a big spectacle here. Well, it's not big, but there's potential there. Yeah, the best players from Queensland, best players from New South Wales versus each other. Bro, you got to promote this shit.
I can't take it serious, but you know why? Because I feel
It
like
doesn't matter.
It's a rip-off.
it stems from the NRL, and I can't respect
Doesn't matter,
that.
bro.
I
It
doesn't matter.
can't.
It's a rip-off.
Mold it into your own thing. Bro, we're playing this football here, bro, not in a rugby league.
I can't even go support that.
Nah, fair enough. But
I just, I
support the
can't.
same
I
way
get
I
what you're
support.
saying.
If it was A-League players, I wouldn't. The All-Star game or something like that.
Rubbish.
Nah.
But bro, NPL, bro, you know.
bro, live stream. I don't know
I'll
if they
support
did
my
live
local.
stream.
I'll support my local.
Well, usually the NPL does live stream a lot of games.
They do.
Not anymore. Not anymore. Now they've got an app where
They
they
do
live stream it.
Yeah, yeah.
No
That's
more on
good.
YouTube. They got sacked from YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Too many racist comments in the section. That's what I heard, apparently.
All massos, bro.
Oh, Masso's in there.
That's
Wrap.
a wrap, huh?
That's a wrap for today.
Then the fucking boys.
Free the gang.
Free the red and black.
Rbtv, this, that. Stos, Banana, Azza, and Boz signing off.
And if we get our cameras ready for tomorrow's game,
They're going to be ready, guys.
well, all right, let's be ready. We'll be waiting after the game.
Interviews.
Behind the RBB, outside, you'll find us there. You'll catch us there. You'll see two lost cunts running around with the camera. That's us.
Yeah, 100%. So look for Banana, and I'm assuming Azza's going to be on the cam. So yeah, we'll be doing some live interviews after the game. And yeah, that's a wrap.
Beautiful.
Ciao.